Alright guys, this week we're learning about mole-to-mole conversions. And the first thing we need to talk about or review before we go into mole-to-mole conversions is what a coefficient is. And what you need to remember is a coefficient is the big number in front. So if I have a compound, H2O, my coefficient is this number in front. And this coefficient tells me the number of moles. So if you guys remember, a mole is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd, or 602 sectillion particles. So that means that in whatever equation I'm dealing with, I have 4 moles of water. And you can use these coefficients to convert between different pieces of a chemical reaction. Alright guys, now that we've reviewed coefficients, let's talk about how to convert from one type of mole to another using a balanced chemical reaction. So step 1 is to make sure that the chemical reaction given is balanced. So for this class, because it's online, I'm always going to give you a balanced chemical reaction. So if you look, I've got 2 nitrogens, 6 hydrogens, and 6 hydrogens. So I know my chemical equation is balanced. I also want you to remember that if there's nothing in front of something, there's an imaginary 1. So in this ratio, I have a coefficient of 1 in front of N2. I have a coefficient of 3 in front of H2, and I have a coefficient of 2 in front of NH3. Our next step is when we're given a problem is to determine my given and my need. And so, if you see, the question reads that you are given 3 moles of N2, and you're looking for how many moles of NH3. So my given equals 3 moles of N2, and I'm looking for, or my need, is some number of moles of NH3. Alright guys, step 3 is to draw your train tracks and put your given in the top left. So, wait, that's the wrong color. So, you draw me your train tracks, which are going to look like this. And in the top left, you're going to put your given. So, 3 moles of N2. Next, you're going to do step 4. And what you're going to do is you're going to cancel out your given units by dividing. So, you're going to put your given down here, moles of N2, and my need, moles of NH3. Next, you're going to complete step 5, and you're going to use the coefficients. Hold on, let me get the right color. Use the coefficients. So my imaginary 1, 3, or 2, my big numbers in front, to plug in the missing numbers. So I'm looking for moles of N2. I have 1 mole of N2, and I'm converting to moles of NH3. So I have 2 moles of NH3. Our last step, step 6, is to multiply across. So I'm going to take 3, wrong color. I'm going to take 3 and 2 and multiply across, so 3 times 2, and I divide that by 1. So 3 times 2 divided by 1 gives me 6. So I have 6 moles NH3 as my answer. So guys, I have given you 2 other practice problems that I've made videos of that are posted with the actual homework assignment. And if you have any other questions, I'm available during office hours, and we can always meet in a Zoom and we can go over practice problems, whatever you need. So make sure you're reaching out if you need help. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.